I'd like to welcome back to the show Jennifer Swanson. She has a new book out. It's called The Secret Science of Sports, and I'm really excited to learn more about it. Welcome back to River City Live. It's been a couple of years, and you've been really busy. You have a lot of books out. One of the things I want to talk about, too, your background, right? So you are a graduate of the United States Naval Academy with a background in chemistry, so obviously you know your science, but you've been writing books for a long time, and you're also a teacher as well.
Yes. So thanks for having me, Mark. It's great to be back.
Our pleasure.
Yeah. So, I mean, my love of science expands everything. And it started when I was a kid. I started a science club in my garage when I was 7. And here I am many, many years later, still loving science. And if I can get kids to read books about science, that just makes my day.
And I feel like that's your specialty, because with all the books that you have, obviously you're going to be reading them. There's going to be illustrations, but you also want them to actually perform experiments. And especially with this one, we're talking about sports and science. So that appeals to a lot of people out there, especially kids. So where did you come up with the idea to write a book on this?
So that one kind of goes back to my childhood. I am the only girl and I have 3 brothers. So if you can kick the ball, swim, hit it, whatever, I've played that sport. So as you said, as I started writing books, I was like, what is one thing I'm missing? Oh, sports, right? So that's kind of where I got the idea for it. And we based it around STEM, right? Science, technology, engineering, and yes, there's math in science. And that's kind of how it all came together. And this was honestly one of the easiest books I've ever written, because I played most of these sports.
And I feel like, at first look, people are like, there's not that much science in sports, but it is surrounded by science. And especially when you start to get the high levels like college and the NFL, NBA, any professional sport, they are inundated with all different types of science. They run stats on everything that they're doing.
Exactly.
It's crazy how much is out there. You almost need it to succeed.
You have to understand it. In fact, it's really funny. When I was researching this book on the internet, I found math calculations for Simone Biles's, what is it? The triple double or whatever. The math is literally like three different lines. But that means that someone figured out saying, hey, is this actually possible? So there's math in science, in sports too.
So walk me through the book then. What can kids expect, and what age is this geared for?
So here's the book. It's really for probably kids 8 and up, but really it can be for any age, because the parents can work with the kids. The book is set up in STEM. So the first chapter is science. So we talk a little bit about body science and finding your focus, which is a really big thing people are talking about in sports these days. Then we have technology. We were just talking earlier about football helmet technology to prevent concussions, and golf and everything. There's engineering. So how they actually make, like why the football is shaped this way, which is a really interesting thing to learn about. And then of course, math in the last chapter.
That is great. And then within the book, there's also like little experiments that you can do as well. So can you walk us through some of those?
Sure. So my favorite one is, of course, how to come up with the perfect throw. And I say that because if I say pitch, that just means baseball. And there's a bunch of different exercises. Of course, we're talking about gravity and forces of motion. So I invite kids to get their favorite. Let's see, I have a baseball here, a tennis ball, or if you're inside, take a cotton ball like this. And you can throw the ball straight up. You could throw it at angles. You could throw it far. And while you're doing this, you're learning all about physics.
That makes a lot of sense. And then, with the physics side, there's also the math side of your angle of where you're releasing the ball and seeing the different arc. So again, there's so much to it. Obviously, this is a lot of fun for kids just to dive into. And here's the other part of it too. Studying this will make them better at their sport.
Yes, it actually should. In fact, a lot of their coaches probably talk to them about all of this stuff anyway, right now. It's just not in a classroom.
And one thing to keep an eye out for, the Winter Olympics right around the corner. Mm-hmm. With a lot of those events, there is a ton of science behind everything that they're doing.
Exactly. We talk about why the speed skaters lean over really far when they skate. And we actually have, I believe, the math of the triple axel and how it works in the book. It's incredible.
It sounds like it. Jennifer, if people want to learn more about you and the book, how can they do that?
So you can go to my website, which is jenniferswansonbooks.com. You can also find the book usually in the Barnes & Noble here in St. John's Town Center, or ask for it at the Jacksonville Public Library too.
All right. Thank you so much for all your time and information. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Mark.